Are we live? Okay, we're going on the record on cause number DC 208964 in the matter of Edward Lee Williams. Counsel, make your appearances.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Todd Sellers. I'm an assistant district attorney with the DA's office in Dallas Civil Division. I'm here on behalf of Justice of the Peace Al Sircone, a defendant in this case, as well as Justice of the Peace Stephen Sider, who is also a defendant in this case.
Okay, so just to kind of summarize what's happened. So apparently we put Mr. Williams on notice of this hearing. He was provided a Zoom link. He was indicated that he may not be able to attend via Zoom. I've had the sheriff who's covering this court today. Sir, if you could state your name.
Deputy
Wilson?
Wilson.
Wilson, Deputy Wilson, just called the halls. Was Mr. Williams in the halls? He was not in the halls, according to Deputy Wilson. So we'll go ahead and go forward with the hearing.
Okay.
Mr. Sellers.
All right, if it pleases the court, Justice of the Peace Stephen Sider was served with plaintiff's original petition in this case. There is nothing in the petition or any subsequent pleadings indicating any specific act of wrongdoing that was alleged against Justice Sider. It looks like the plaintiff is complaining only of rulings that were done by Judge Al Sircone. So Judge Sider's motion to dismiss is twofold. One is under Texas Rule of Civil Procedure 91A, that's alleging that the pleadings have no basis in fact or law insofar as they purport to make claims against Judge Sider. And secondarily, the motion to dismiss filed by Judge Sider uses section 101.106 of the Tort Claims Act as a basis for dismissal. And under that section, when a claim is filed against a governmental employee or official for tort claims against that employee or official in their official capacity, and the suit could have been brought against the governmental entity. The suit is against the official in his official capacity only and is subject to dismissal unless the plaintiff files amended pleadings within 30 days after the motion to dismiss is filed, which named the governmental entity as a defendant. In this case, Judge Sider filed his motion to dismiss on September 8th. It's been more than 30 days. The plaintiff has not filed a response and has not filed amended pleadings, dropping the claims against Judge Sider and naming Dallas County as a defendant. So asked that the court dismiss the claims against Judge Sider. Also, with regard to the 91A motion for dismissal, I forgot to mention the plaintiff is also asking for bill of review relief in this court for an order that was entered by Judge Sircone. The case law is pretty clear. Only the court that issued the order that's being complained of has jurisdiction over the bill of review action. So I think for those reasons, the court should dismiss the claims against Judge Sider. Now, insofar as Judge Sircone is concerned, I filed an amended plea to the jurisdiction on September the 8th. The complaints that the plaintiff alleges against Judge Sircone are all related to an eviction case over which Judge Sircone presided. Judge Sircone has judicial immunity. You just simply cannot sue a judge just because you don't like the rulings that a judge makes. You can, in some cases, get around judicial immunity if you're requesting injunctive relief. But to get that injunctive relief, you have to allege that the judge was acting ultra virus. But you don't get ultra virus relief for past actions, which is all that is being alleged in this case. And as also Judge Sircone respectfully submits that this court lacks jurisdiction over the bill of review claims that are being made by the plaintiff, because if plaintiff wants bill of review relief, he needs to file a bill of review action in Judge Sircone's court. So for those reasons, Judge Sircone respectfully submits that this court has no jurisdiction over those claims asserted against him.
Court will grant both motions to dismiss. I've signed the orders, and if Mr. Williams, Mr. Seller, if you could just put in the chat, just in case Mr. Williams shows up late, if you could just put in the chat your cell phone number, and then Rhonda, if you could write that down, that would be great, just in case.
Okay. All right, I will do that, and I will forward copies of the orders to Mr. Williams, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor, if I may be excused.
I did have a quick question.
Yes, Your Honor.
We also had a 91A motion filed by Kenneth S. Harder, Quest Trust Company, FBO, Francois Tessier, and
Yes.
Francois Tessier. That's Francois, Francois, Tessier is Tessier. That's not set for today, correct?
No, that is correct, Your Honor. The court had a hearing on that. Gosh, it was a month ago, and the court. It was on Zoom as with this one, and I attended, and the court granted that motion at that previous hearing. And I think Mr. Harder submitted his proposed order. I was just looking on Odyssey this morning as well, and I didn't see a signed order for that. But my recollection is the court granted Mr. Harder and his client's motion at the previous hearing. But I can't. I'm looking through my notes. I'm trying to remember the date of the previous hearing.
And so, is this the last of the defendants left in this case, or there's still some additional defendants if I sign this order?
I think this. If once the court signs these orders, these are the only two remaining defendants who have entered an appearance. There's a bunch that have not been served yet, it appears.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as defendants that have entered appearances and filed answers before the court, it's just my two clients and Mr. Harder and his clients is all I know that have entered appearances before the court.
All right, so I'm going to put this case, just so you know, I'm going to put this case on the dismissal docket for 30 days from now,
Okay.
So that we can resolve hopefully all the other unserved defendants. I can't just dismiss this, I don't think,
Yeah,
without having an opportunity to attend the dismissal docket. So anyway, but
Okay.
I have signed the order that you submitted.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Your Honor. And I will, once I get the order, I'll send the plaintiff a copy as well. So,
Okay, thank you.
all right. Thank you, Your Honor, if I may be excused.
You may.
All right. Have a great day.
You too. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ms. Gonzalez, what are you here for?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here to interpret for a default judgment for attorney Lane Anderson.
Is that Irma de la Garza versus Raul Rodriguez?
That's what I understand. That's correct.
Okay, let me look that up real quick. So, oops, let me